Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today we've got some bad news in the apiary. We're out here in the apiary today, and I did a recent inspection on our 3 colonies. If you recall, we've got Hive 1, which is our original hive. This is its 3rd summer. Hive 2, which is in its 2nd summer. And Hive 3, which is our biker bees. If y'all recall, we caught that as a swarm and rode that home on the back of a Ducati motorcycle. I got a video for that one. Well, this summer has not been good here on the ridge with our apiary. We've lost queens, we've had accidents. Of course, we did catch swarms. That's a good thing, you know, adding to the apiary. But this time on our inspection, I got something really, really bad. So in checking Hive 1, we had a mishap with recently. If y'all recall, I was doing an inspection and I wanted to show you all this awesome frame of brood. I mean, it was covered front and back with brood, and I pulled it out and I went to get it close to the camera and I dropped it. Y'all look at this. Oh! That was not good. I just dropped a frame of brood. Well, when I picked it up, of course, 99% of the bees had fallen off of it. I put it back in, and a frame with that much brood, you got a high likelihood of having the queen on it. Now, I did not see the queen that inspection, and I searched the ground and searched the ground, and I did not find it. So I just let things be for a while. I came back a little bit later, and I started seeing a decline in the brood, which is a bad thing. Well, we've given it some time, and I know the colony created queen cells. I did not see a queen. We've given it time for a virgin queen to come back after mating, and we're just seeing too many bees dwindle. Now, the biker bee swarm colony, you know, it was a relatively small swarm, and we gave it bees, and we helped it out. There's a lot of bees in there, but I'm not seeing brood. Now, we did have a queen with it, and so hopefully that queen is mated and is ready to take off. So what we're going to do today is we're going to combine Hive 1 and the biker bee swarm. Since Hive 1 is the smaller hive now, you know, it's 1 deep and there's like 2 or 3 frames of bees in there. The biker bees has got 4 or 5 frames. You know, these are 8 frame hives, 4 or 5 frames. What we're going to do today is we're going to do the paper method of combining colonies. I'm going to take the inner cover and lid off of this biker bee swarm. That's colony 3. And what we're going to do is put the deep from colony 1 on top of it. Now, in between those 2 deeps, we're going to put a layer of paper. A lot of people use newspaper, but who reads newspapers nowadays? So what I'm going to use is gift paper, you know, the kind you stuff inside gift bags, that real thin paper. It's going to work perfect in this situation, not too thick, and again, not too thin. We're going to put that in between the 2 deeps. We're going to create a couple little slits in between the frames on the top, and what that's going to do, those bees are not going to just fight each other instantly. What they're going to do is they're going to start gnawing away from top and bottom on those slits in that paper to get at each other, and by the time they get through, they're going to be acclimated to the queen smell or the hive smell of the 2 new colonies that are now merging. It's going to take them a while to get through those slits in that paper. There'll be bees eating from the top and bees eating from the bottom. And by the time they get through there, the pheromones in each of those deeps are going to intermingle. The smell is going to get through those holes, and by the time they get into each other, they'll be like, "Yo, sister, what's up? Hey, sister, haven't seen you in a long time. Well, you neither. Come on in. We'll just be one big happy family." Well, that's the plan, at least. And then hopefully biker bees has a queen that is mated, and we'll start seeing brood take off in that colony. If not, I got Hive 2. Now, Hive 2, as you can see right here, is just kicking butt and taking names. It's got 2 full deeps of bees in it, and I moved the honey super that was on Hive 1. There was actually more honey in Hive 1 than there is in Hive 2. It's how good they were doing earlier before I dropped the frame and probably killed the queen. So I moved that super over there, and so there's 2 supers of honey. Each one's got about a third, halfway full. I'm going to be harvesting that this weekend probably and get those out of there. We are entering the summer dearth, so I'll start feeding them and getting in preparation for the fall flow. obviously it's not nighttime and the foragers are still out foraging from hive 1. So we're going to take their hive and move it down there about 15-20 feet. So when they come back, they're going to go like, whoa, where's our hive at? Where's our home? And they're not like, oh, well, we're over here now. They don't do that. Just a few feet can mess up their GPS. So what we're going to do, because there are some workers, foragers still out, we're going to put a 5-frame nuke on the stand there, and that way any of them that come in that night to their location will go in there for the evening, and then I'll transfer those over on a subsequent evening over to the new combined colony. Now, using the nuke to catch those last bees is probably kind of a waste of time. It's something I came up with. I've never seen another beekeeper do that, but I want to keep all the bees and resources I can, especially when trying to combine 2 hives like that, when really both of them aren't doing very well. Like number 2 is just kicking butt and taking names, but biker bee swarm, it's okay, and then of course this one's failing. So I want all the bees I can get to make a good opportunity for them to survive this winter. Well, I can see a lot of the bees coming in, so maybe this is a good opportunity to just go ahead and start this now, because there's not much going on hive 1. I can see hive 2 has got a lot of activity, so we're probably not going to lose too many bees in doing this, but let's go ahead and get them over there. Here we are with biker bees against 1 deep, and you can see there's some bees coming in and out with pollen. So there are still pollen sources out there. I am feeding them right now, and we're going to put this top feeder on top of number 1 hive that we combined. So the tendency for these bees to want to come up top to get that honey will also help them want to merge with that other colony. So let's go ahead and get the top off here. Not going to smoke them since I'm not really pulling any frames today. I'm just going to be combining the hives. Go ahead and take off the feeder here. I'm going to take it off with the inner cover there. There we go. Set this right off so you can see a lot of bees in there. That's a good sign for us. There we go. Oh, see, that's a lot of nice bees. That's good. This is my Swiffer sheet for our small hive beetles. I got 1 right in there. Let's go ahead and kill that bad boy. Watch this. Smash the beetle. Okay, put that right back down in there. Oh, there's another beetle. Let me set this off to the side here. Get that beetle killed. Boom! Smash the beetle. Yeah, they got a bunch of beetles right there. 1, 2. Yeah, that's what happens when you get some empty frames in a deep like this. They don't have enough. They have too much space to defend. So it's going to help to combine these 2. Now, I'm going to bring that other deep over here and combine them, and then may end up again consolidating them into 1 deep if that's what end up filling the frames out. If I don't have enough space, you know, if you're 80% full, you do need to expand. I'm gonna get the bees off this cover here, down inside. You can see lots of bees here. Get these down inside. Okay, so I got that off there. I'm just gonna set that on top of this feeder here. Now there are some bees in that feeder. I'll put them on top. Hopefully they'll be able to escape. There's not that many that I'm more worried about them. And then I know the queen's not up there, so we should be okay. Here's our paper. This is the paper we're going to be using to combine. I'm going to set this right across the top, just like this. And then before I go to put them on, I'm going to slit some holes in it. All right, we're at hive 1. Get this open. Gives me these on there. Again, not much activity. Alright. I mean, there's some bees, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 empty frames here, so there's only 3.5 frames of bees here. Again, no brood whatsoever, no brood, and I didn't see any sign of a queen at all. There was a few drone cells that were left, and that was it. So what we're going to do now is transfer this bad boy over just the way it is over to there. All right, let's go ahead and take this colony, get it off the bottom board there. All right, not heavy at all, not many bees in here. So let's move it on down here. Set it right here. prepare paper to receive the bees. You got it straightened up here, kind of already stuck, you know, to the propolis that's on the top there. So now I just want to get my knife, and I'm going to cut some slits. That's going to allow them to, I don't want to make them big. It's going to give them something to chew through to get at each other. Make sure I get enough places. That's going to allow that smell to come through there. So I think we're pretty balanced here. A little bit there. There we go. Now let's get this hive on top of this one. Get lined up. There we go. Now they're going to start immediately wanting to smell each other and get to each other. But luckily, both these colonies are fairly small, so one's not more aggressive or super larger than the other one's going to instantly infiltrate it. But they're going to start eating through that paper. The smell is going to come together, and I'm not going to check it for about 7 to 10 days. Give them time to accommodate to each other. Now what I am going to do is put this inner cover here, I'm going to put it like this, so they'll still have the ability to come and go through the top entrance, just a little small hole. So that will allow a little bit of activity. Of course, the bottom ones can come and go through their normal entrance, and the top one will come through this, but they'll start eating through, and there'll be one hive very, very soon. So now we've got about 5 frames of bees in the bottom deep. I got about 3 frames of bees in this middle deep. And we have a feeder up here. Again, the paper is in between, and we'll come check on them again about 7 to 10 days. All right, we can see some bees still flying around the old Hive 1 location. So what I'm going to do is take this 5-frame nuke. Again, what it is, it's just it's a swarm. I use it for swarm catching. I don't really raise nukes here, but so I got 5 pre-waxed frames. Again, I'm not going to raise bees on this. It's any bees that come in, see how they're trying to get up here. I just want them to have a place to go, so I can transfer them over to the combined colony over there. Another thing I want to do is limit the ability of the bees in the top box from Hive 1 to come and go, because they may want to try to go back to their old location. So the bottom bees, Hive 3, are, they're happy coming and going here because that's where they're oriented to. So these are oriented over there. So I'm going to block this entrance, the inner cover here on the top, keep them from coming and going right here, and then let's go see what we're going to do to the other entrance. For the rear entrance on this inner cover here, these are the Hive 1 that we brought in from over there. I'm just going to put this branch up in front of here. So I'm going to leave it open. I'm going to put this branch here. It's going to have them give them a tortuous path to have to come and go through. And that means when they come and go, they'll have to orient again. They'll have to come through here, and that process of landing and getting in will help them orient to this new position and call this home. This is the 1st of September, and it is still hot. You can see I'm sweating to death here. But we got our bees combined. We got the paper in between them. We got the entrances blocked and guarded so they can reorient from the top colony. And hopefully I'll come back in a week and we'll check on these guys and see if the paper's cut. They'll start dragging that paper out the front entrance. It's pretty cool how they do that. When we come back the next time, besides seeing the 2 colonies combined, I really want to see some eggs in there. So I'm hoping there's a mated queen in the bottom there, and she starts laying eggs, and I don't have to start pulling any eggs off our colony 2 to see if they can raise them a queen. But I really don't know if I should call colony 2 anymore, since colony 1 is gone. But we'll see how that goes. That's probably better people name their colonies. I might have to come up with a name for number 2, because number 3 here, which even though 1 is combined with 3, this is our biker bees. This is biker bee swarm catch. So I'll have to come up with a name for number 2. If y'all want to come up with a name for number 2, shoot me some comments in this video. I appreciate that. What should I call colony number 2, the one that's kicking butt and taking names over there? Thank you all for watching today, us tend our bees. We appreciate all the support you give us, whether it's watching us tend our bees on the apiary, the rabbits, the chickens, the hunting, the fishing, the barn repairs, all the things we do here on the Ridge. We sure appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Ridge Life. Hit the notification bell to be notified anytime a new video comes out. And as always, hope everyone has a blessed day, and go Ridge Life.